Hello! So, I'm now trying to make a first video in English, and I want to give you some insights like how we went to Japan. So, in December, when I was in Thailand, actually, I found like flights really cheap on Skyscanner. And I mean, you can really book it on GoGate or whatever, but I wouldn't recommend it because you kind of can't avoid to even book an insurance with it. So I can really just recommend to book it on Booking.com. I booked several of flights now. Booking.com in general has a really good service. I travel a lot. I always book hotels with it, and every time I had a problem, Booking.com solved it, gave me the money back, and it's the same with the flight. So I can just recommend it. It's way cheaper than booking it directly on the website, and we paid 750 per person. Yeah, and now we are here in Japan. Greetings from Abu Dhabi. My first Etihad flight was really amazing actually. The food was nice, really comfortable seats, really friendly staff, and yeah, I don't know, it smelled all the time good and was really convenient. Super nice. I can just recommend to fly with Etihad. And I've also seen on Insta that you can actually just switch the seats into the direction you want to travel. It's pretty amazing. And just arrived at the train station. It's so clean and super amazing. They have nice music, and they already have some Christmas lights. Super nice. Here they have this funny ball stores. I really didn't get it, but it's full of people, young people buying some balls. Everywhere advertisement for bars and clubs, and full of people. I really like it. So, hello, greetings from Osaka. It's our first night, and we don't have much of a jet lag. It was actually fine, and of course the cheesier news that you can go to a store called Uniqlo, and it's amazingly cheap. Really, we bought like, I don't know, jacket, t-shirts and scarves for like 50 euro, and when you are like a tourist you just get like 10% back. So just scan a QR code in your passport, and look at that. Here you can actually see how many men and women are in a club. I have seen it actually, but I didn't know that it's just here. It's a station in Osaka. I believe it's not true, but yeah. Interesting. I really like Osaka because the streets are super clean. All like bicycles are driving here on the sidewalk, what is a little bit strange, but everybody is like super friendly. It's really calm, even if they don't have all electric cars, but the only loud people here are actually tourists, but you don't see so many. So yeah, we will keep you updated and have a good night. And it's super funny if you just enter a restroom. Actually, you have this nice Japanese toilets where the toilet seat opens automatically. It's just so nice. Here is 7-Eleven, and what is also really nice to know, actually every 7-Eleven has like a free toilet and bathroom inside, so also if you ever are in need of a public bathroom, there's one inside. Arrive actually, and you have a jet lag, you should buy this vitamin D here in 7-Eleven, and it's almost just like €1, and here you also have like some stuff to stay awake for like $2.50, and here you also have a lot of health stuff, and that is really important actually. Kind of, I believe it's a night recover where you have like maybe some melatonin inside, and then we took it yesterday, and in the end actually we didn't have a pretty bad jet lag, so really nice. I can just recommend it. And every store has so many lights and music, it's just overwhelming. And what is super nice, you never see any homeless person here, and everybody's like super friendly. We just took the metro and we checked on our phone, and then one guy was coming barely speaking English and explaining or asking us where we want to go, and we showed it to him and he said, yeah, it's right, like stay here. So super nice and friendly, the people. And if you need a nice and cheap place to stay, our first hotel was the Toyoko Inn. And I can just say it's like really cheap. It's like 55 euro night, so divided by 2, it's like 28 euro, and it's with breakfast, all you can eat. The people are super friendly. The rooms are really nice. I mean, you have the nice Japanese toilets, and yeah, I can just recommend it. And I mean, to get to know the city, we just did a free walking tour in Osaka, and the guy is living here already for 13 years, and he explained the people in Osaka are really open. Here is karaoke born and Fujifilm and Panasonic, so I really like it that you get a lot of insights and nice restaurant recommendations. So really go to guruwalk.com and just book a free walking tour. Mostly you give like 10 or 15 euro when you like it, so it's a really good deal. And if you don't like it, you also don't need to pay normally, but I mean, I never had a bad walking tour in my life, and it's mostly people, they came to a country living here like for 5 or 6 years and explaining you how to get around as a tourist. Really good. So, and last tip for the first days, you can actually go to settings and to wallet, and then you install a Suica card. So it will be like a credit card on your wallet, and you can just always tap when you go to the airport train station. It was really easy. The guy explained to us in English where we need to go, and you tap, and when you arrive in Osaka, you just tap again, and then they take the amount of money from your card. So it's really easy. I downloaded before the Suica app. It doesn't work, so you really need to go over settings to the wallet. I will just show now and record my screen. So yeah, here you go to settings, scroll all the way down, and then you go to wallet and Apple Pay. Then you scroll down, go to express travel cards, and then I already added the Suica. So pretty easy, and then you can just always use the public transport.